Hi guys, I'm back out again in the woods. This time I'm going to try a spot of fishing. I'm out on my local water and it's the 23rd of March. The open season for brown trout started yesterday, so I'm going to try my luck. See if I can catch fish for me tea or my supper, whichever comes sooner. Right, we'll get set up. I brought with me today my 7-foot telescopic rod and Shakespeare Whisker Titan fishing reel. As you can see, it's quite compact. The handle folds down and the bail arm folds back. It's quite streamlined, it can just fit in your backpack. You know, if you've got the space in your backpack and you know you're going somewhere where there's water, the weigh next to nothing, something like this. There's no reason not to have something like this in your kit. But I think today the fish are going to be on the bottom. There's not much fly life. There's nothing showing on the water. They're not rising for any insects or anything. And with it being March still, the fish are going to be sluggish and they're going to be hard on the bottom, I think. So that's what I'll do. I've only got a hook on here, so I'll add a weight, because although the current isn't really strong, the wind's quite strong, so I want to keep me worm hard on the bottom and in one place. It's getting a bit nippy now. And here's my tackle in a small tin. You don't need massive amounts of tackle, you know, and you know, you see them, the coast fishermen especially, with like massive umbrellas, big boxes, you know. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm a game fisherman. I've got one or two tried and tested techniques which have like served me well over the years, and you know, they've caught, even the same techniques have caught fish for thousands of years, if not longer. You know, all my tackle fits in a tiny little box, has one or two flies, a couple of swivels, hooks obviously, sinkers. Right, so what have I got here then? A worm on the hook there, just on a couple of times, so it gives a little bit of wriggle. You know, don't thread it down the hook, just, you know, like hook it on in two places. So I've got hook, line and sinker. We ever heard that before? A split shot of a running ledger. When the fish bites, it just doesn't feel the weight, it just, or shouldn't feel the weight anyway. The line just runs through the weight. Right, we'll get cast out and see what we can catch. And just up there was the place where I did my winter wild camp a month ago, and I might just wander up there after I've done some fishing, maybe start a small fire or use some of them buddy burners that I made and make a nice hot cup of tea, get some food down my neck. It'll be interesting to see what a month makes, what the changes are. I mean, the garlic now, look at it, it's beautiful. The woodland has really come to life now, like the birds are singing, you know, they're pairing up and building nests and that now. Where are you, bugger? That's definitely spring now, isn't it? When you see the lambs. They haven't got much of a life, but we won't go there. Yeah, you definitely know spring's here when you see the lambs. Well, I'm not having much luck here, am I? Been fishing about 2 hours now. But saying that, you know, it's early in the year. The fish, you know, they'll be sluggish, they'll be hard on the bottom. If they're feeding at all, they'll be on the bottom, but it's nice to get out. But I'm sitting in the house. March is a funny month, isn't it? They say it comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb, but it can just turn from a lovely day to a foul, horrible, cold, freezing day in a matter of minutes. The wind isn't causing any problems. I've got some foam stuck on the microphone on the camcorder. Hopefully that'll get rid of the wind noise. Because prevention, can't I say that word? My lips are freezing up. Because prevention is better than curing it, because I've tried that in the past. I've tried getting wind noise off audio and it's nigh impossible. Fishing's great, isn't it, when there's something happening? And when there's not happening, it's boring. Especially when it's freezing cold like this. I've had enough. Cool now. So I'm going to go up there where I had my winter camp and get some hot food and a drink down us. I knew I was wasting my time the day coming, but never mind. I know I've probably mentioned this 100 times already and you're probably sick of us saying it. This is my favourite time of year, springtime in the woods. There's me camp up there. Well, things have changed. All this garlic has come through and you can smell it now, like just the woodland has come alive. 23rd of March and it's just a fantastic time to be out and about in the woods. And that's where I was, just down there fishing. And I came up there through that swampy bit. But feast your eyes on that. So lovely with the sun shining through the trees, reflecting off the, I call it the sea of green. It's beautiful. And it's so much sheltered in here. Once you get out of that wind, what a difference it makes. The temperature, it feels like it's gone up 5 degrees. Plenty of wood there for the next time I come camping, which is going to be soon. This is my favourite spot in this woodland. Got me fishing down there. I've got a water source 100 yards behind us. Down from that dip there, I'm in like a bowl actually. I'm going to use these buddy burners again. Use a thicker one this time because last time I used them one wasn't enough and I had to use 2. no wind this time, and start no problem. And I'm having mug shots. Now I tried these before, but quite nice actually. What I've been told. And what I'm doing is I'm boiling enough water to go in there for the 2-in-1 Nescafe. I like a strong brew, and the remaining water was for that, which I'll put in there. So it's not a massive meal or anything, but it's a little snack in the woods to keep us going. And I've got a couple of energy bars as well. I can hear them pigeons in there. After I've had something to eat, I'll think I'll sit quietly. They're coming into roost now. I think I'd rather have pigeon than mug shots. Chicken flavour. How about pigeon flavour? Does that sound better? It was looking like one buddy burner wasn't enough, so I've just put a few twigs underneath to get a small fire going, which saves us having to use the two. One's going to be enough of a few twigs just to help her along a bit. In fact, they're just sort of like noodles, so they just need to be left in the water just to soften. While I'm waiting for the mug shots, I'll have a couple of these energy bars full of chocolate, nuts and honey. Lovely. Looks like the sun will be setting soon. I'm going off the hand stretched out method, counting the fingers. 1, 2, 3, each finger 15 minutes, about 45 minutes before the sun goes down. So that gives us enough time to finish my bait off, have me coffee, maybe sit around a while, enjoy the rest of the evening till it gets really dark, and then I'll head off home. I've probably put too much water in here, you know. But I think they're done. Bit watery, but nice and warm anyway, and nourishing. And I think on that note, it's time for me to go. It's absolutely pitch black now. I'm heading off home. I've had a good look around, I've tidied everything away, there's no mess. Made sure there's nothing lying, so easy to leave your gear behind. Always best to double check around to see that you haven't left anything. So So I'm off, and see you in the next one.